This is my late first year anniversary channel. I'm gonna tell you these numbers. So we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. What? Okay, let me do this now. 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion, 1 quintillion, 1 sextillion, 1 septillion, 1 octillion, 1 nonillion, 1 decillion, 1 undecillion, 1 dudecillion, 1 tridecillion, 1 quadrudecillion, 1 quindecillion, 1 sexdecillion, 1 septemdecillion, 1 octodecillion, 1 novemdecillion, 1 vigintillion, 1 unvigintillion, 1 duovigintillion, 1 trisvigintillion, 1 quartovigintillion, 1 quinvigintillion, 1 sextigentillion, 1 septuagentillion, 1 octovigintillion, 1 novemvigintillion, 1 trigentillion, 1 untrigentillion, 1 duotrigentillion. Google. 1 trigentillion, 1 quadrigentillion, 1 quintrigentillion, 1 sextrigentillion, 1 septemtrigentillion, 1 octotrigentillion, 1 novemtrigentillion, 1 quadragentillion, 1 quadragentillion, 1 duoquadragentillion, 1 triquadragentillion, 1 quadriquadragentillion, 1 quinquadragentillion, 1 sexquadragentillion, 1 septemquadragentillion, 1 octoquadragentillion, 1 novemquadragentillion, 1 quinquadragentillion, 1 unquinquadragentillion. Sorry. Anyway, that was all the digits of numbers up to 10 to the power of 156. Now let's do some math. Here, I'm going to tell you the amount of possible Wormate.io skin combinations, and it's going to be a lot of them. You bet so. And you bet it's going to be a lot of combinations, because we are going to have to put a lot of combinations in for this to actually be a big one. So here, of course I won't show gameplay, just kidding, I will show some of it. And yes, YouTube, please do not copyright me. Anyway, there is 16 eyes, 91 mouths, 25 glasses, and yes, this includes no glasses, and 117 hats or beanies. That's also including no one of them. So this is the math. Oh, and of course, if I'm wrong, you can put me in the comments to see if we actually have to put this to the power of others. So, to put these to the power of others, but no, we don't. Because that's just weird, and I'll give a result too big. But let's just move on. So that gives us 4,791,150 combinations to actually choose from. However, apparently we actually have to put the amount of, we actually have to raise that number to the amount of skins, which I'll figure out in a moment. there's 190. There's actually 190 skins, and this is how we do it. See, so apparently you heard our instruction right. So apparently, this is the result that we get. 1.921126 times 10 to the power of 1,269 possibilities. That is 1.921 Vigintic on dual Vigintic quadrant trintillion, and this is what it looks like. I'm sorry, but I can't write the entire number down. It's going to take too long and probably fill up most, if not all, of the screen. But what I can show you is that it is a 1 followed by literally so many digits that if each of those digits were, let's say, 2 centimeters, you could create a ball with volume that's about 21 centimeters big. So basically, yeah, it's so big. Oh, and it's so big that it's almost impossible to calculate. And if you actually want to know, here's the number in actual fullness. This is what it looks like in its full value. So you can see that apparently, I don't want to read out the full answer, but all you'll need to know is that it's so big that it basically exceeds so many numbers, I can't even tell them all. But just for some perspective, it's even bigger than the 4096-bit integer limit, which is this number. So yeah, this is the 4096-bit integer limit. It is 5.2219 times 10 to the power of 1232. So this is 522 novum quadrigentillion, or quadrigentillion. Yes, they do get hard to pronounce past centillion and past decicentillion. But yes, if I were to write out the full number, it would take so long. Anyway, it turns out that the reason why this gets so big, it's apparently because you can actually use those combinations for skins at the same time. However, if this was just lower to 400, if this was just lower to the amount of skins times the amount of possible clothing combinations, this is what we would get. This is what it looks like. It's not even 1 billion and could be shown in a 32-bit hexadecimal code. And this is what 1 sescentillion looks like. It's a 1 with literally that many zeros behind it. It's also 10 to the power of 1803, or if you want to be cool, 10 to the power of 1.803 times 10 to the power of 3. Anyway, goodbye.